What's up? Welcome to Models and Agents for Beginners, episode 81 for June 23rd, 2026. Let's break down today's coolest AI news so anyone can understand it. Let's go. Picture this. You only finished a chapter in your textbook or an article for a project. Instead of asking an AI to summarize everything for you, you try something different. You read it first yourself, then use the AI like a study partner that quizzes you on the parts that still feel fuzzy. That idea is blowing up on Reddit right now, and it flips how most people think about tools like ChatGPT. Think of it like training for a sport. If someone else runs the laps for you, your muscles never get stronger. But if you run the laps and then ask a coach to point out where your form slipped, you actually improve. The same thing happens with learning. When you read first and then ask the AI to create a short quiz, your brain does the heavy lifting. You stay in charge instead of letting the tool take over. For example, after finishing a section, you could paste a paragraph into ChatGPT and type a simple request. Ask it to explain the tricky sentences like you are brand new to the topic. Then follow up by saying, create 3 multiple-choice questions about the main ideas. You answer those questions yourself, check the results, and notice exactly what stuck and what did not. Another angle is writing your own quick summary of what you read and asking the AI to check it for accuracy. It can point out missing details without rewriting the whole thing for you. This approach matters because it turns the AI into a memory gym rather than a shortcut that leaves you with nothing. Students prepping for exams or anyone trying to understand dense material can use it right now for free. Open ChatGPT or any similar chatbot on your phone, paste a short section from something you are reading, and try that quiz request yourself. You will feel the difference when you have to recall the ideas without the AI handing them over. Okay, now for my favorite part of the show. We are going to look under the hood at how these tools actually spot patterns in the first place. You know how when you glance at a photo of a cat, your brain instantly picks up the pointy ears and whiskers without you thinking step by step. Imagine building a system that copies that process but works only with numbers. It chops the photo into tiny pieces, checks patterns like edges and colors across millions of examples, and slowly learns which combinations usually mean cat versus dog. Picture stacking many of these pattern-checking layers on top of each other. The first layer spots simple lines, the next layer combines them into shapes like ears or eyes, and deeper layers recognize the whole animal. Each layer passes its findings to the next one, getting more specific as it goes, until the final layer can name what the image shows. And that is basically what a neural network is doing when it recognizes objects in pictures or predicts the next word in a sentence. It is not magic or actual thinking. It is just lots of simple pattern matching steps chained together and trained on huge amounts of data. So next time someone says neural network, you can tell them it is basically a digital version of how your brain spots familiar patterns, just done with math instead of biology. Not so scary, right? One of the coolest experiments I have seen lately is a snake game that slowly figures out it is trapped inside a video game. An AI called Fable started with a simple prompt to build the classic snake game. Then it kept improving the game across many rounds without needing new instructions each time. The result smoothly switches between styles like real-time strategy or farming sims while you still control the snake. Think of it like a band that starts playing one song and then decides mid-performance to blend in a completely different genre without missing a beat. You can play the finished version right now in any browser at snakestablebuild.netlify.app. Try moving the snake around and watch for the moments when the game starts hinting that the snake knows it is in a simulation. It is a fun, no sign-up experiment that shows how far AI game building has come. A Reddit post compares an AI-generated image from October 2023 with one made in June 2026 using the same basic idea. The difference in detail, lighting, and realism is striking between those two outputs. It is a quick visual reminder of how fast these tools are improving for anyone who likes creating art or just messing around with prompts. The comparison was shared on the ChatGPT subreddit. The October 2023 version and the June 2026 version were produced from identical starting prompts. Viewers can see the gains in sharpness and shading side by side. The post was linked at reddit.com/r/chatgpt/how_far_come_with_image_generation. Amazon has started inviting users in India to try a new conversational version of Alexa that understands and speaks Hindi. The rollout expands the assistant beyond English-only commands. It is a small step toward voice AI that works naturally for more languages and everyday household tasks. The test version is described as conversational rather than command-based. Users in India are receiving invitations to participate. The effort targets Hindi support inside the home. Details appeared at techcrunch.com/2026/06/22/Amazon-is-testing-ALXA-in-India-with-Hindi-support. That's it for today. Remember, every AI expert started exactly where you are right now. If something we talked about today made you curious, go try it. That's literally how learning works. Stay curious, keep experimenting, and we'll see you tomorrow. And before you go, this show is part of the Nair Network, a family of daily podcasts covering tech, science, markets, and more. If you enjoyed today's episode, give Models and Agents a listen, your daily briefing on AI models and agents. You can explore the whole lineup at neuronetwork.com. This episode used AI voice synthesis of my voice. Editorial selection and analysis are my own.